Hello everyone. We are doing a program of string wherein we are going to accept a string from the user and we are going to print the first character of every word. That is the question. So what we are going to do, like for example, I have given you a string saying computer programming is a subject with ICSE board. And to tell you that how its indexing starts, I've written numbers from zero, like we have indexed it from zero just to show you. So even space is counted as a character here. So C is at zeroth location. One point to be noted is when we are calculating length of the string, it would be calculated from 1, but rest all the functions of string would start from 0. The indexing would start from 0. So what is the output that is expected for this particular program? It is C from the first word, P from the second word, I from the third word, A, because it is a single character, then S, then W, then I and B. I and B is what we are expecting as an output. So for that, what we are doing is we are importing the package. We are saying import java.util.star. Then we are saying class abbreviation. We are saying public static void main. We have declared a string. We have initialized it to space. We are declaring scanner. And then we are saying, we are telling the user to enter a string by saying SOP enter a string. Then we are saying str is equal to sc.next line. So we are accepting the entire sentence from the user in your variable str. Then the logic for this program would be that as soon as you encounter a space, we have to read the character that is after the space. So what we are doing is we are, because every word has a space before it, but the first word is not having space before it. Like programming word has a space before it, is has a space before it, but the word computer does not have a space before it. So what we are doing is we are adding a space at the okay, I need to add a space at the start of the string. So we are adding a space at the start of the string likewise. Then what we are doing, we are converting the entire string to uppercase. We are finding the length of the string and then we are applying the for loop from 0 till L minus 1 position. So as I told you that length would be counted from 1. So it would obviously go beyond the character if you start indexing from 0. So we are saying I is less than or equal to L minus 1. And then we are saying I plus plus. Then inside the for loop, we are reading one character from the user. So we are saying character ch is equal to str.caret of I. So we are reading one character from the user and we are checking if it is space or not. So according to our logic, if we encounter a space, we need to print the character that is after the space. So what we are doing, we are reading the character after the space by saying str.caret of I plus 1 function. So remember that caret function is going to give you character at a particular location. So we are saying character at I plus 1 position. So if I is space, then I plus 1 obviously will be the first character after space. So we are printing that on the screen. That much we just had to print the character after space. So we are doing that. We are closing with the for loop, closing with main and closing with class. Okay. So this is your Java program. So based upon this program in our next video, we will be doing many more programs of such kind. So it will be very simpler to understand you if you understand the program. If you are able to understand this, the subsequent programs would be more easy. I'll try to execute it on BlueJ and let's see what the output is. So we are saying new class and so I'm giving the name as abbreviation. I'm saying enter. I'm putting it here like that. Okay. So abbreviation. I don't need any other content. So I would just try to remove it. Like I'll select everything and I would remove everything from BlueJ. I don't need that. And plus I would put my own program. So here I don't need to, my import statement won't come here. So I would just cut it out. And here it is, there is already a class abbreviation. So I'm going to remove that also. And plus there is an extra closing bracket that was provided to you by BlueJ. So we are going to even remove that. and plus I'll be putting my import statement before the class. So I'm saying my import statement before the class. So we are just removing this, and then let's try to compile it. So I'm just trying to compile it. It is saying that okay, this was from the previous program, so we don't need it, so we remove it, and then we'll just compile this. So it is compiled with no syntax error. Let's go to BlueJ and let's execute this. So I am saying void main. So this is asking, it is asking me to enter a string. So I am saying computer programming. So just to be is a subject. Press enter. So computer programming is a subject. So it is giving you the initials, first character from every string. I hope you have understood this. So in the next program we would do like converting every character into uppercase. See you in the next session. Bye bye.